familiar faces in the room. So most of you probably been to this school before, but most of you I see are brand new, which is awesome. Anyways, there are two places with regards to rulings that you look at. One is the Rules Reference Guide, one is the FAQ. I do not care if you have an email from God speaking that they're in the ruling. That is invalid, guys. If it's not in the FAQ and it is not in the Rules Reference Guide, it is not a valid ruling for this event. The only valid rulings for this event come from me. Alright? Now that that's out of the way, my judge staff, you listen to them, you respect them. Do not back talk, do not argue with a judge ruling. If you choose to argue with a judge ruling, there's the door. Alright? So, in that case, if we are now ready, do we have the timers ready, guys? Alright, so, UK Systems Open 2018. Get ready to rock the world, gentlemen and ladies. We are the largest event.
Okay, we'll try and sort some papers out. What's going on? Okay, so 500 players live from Birmingham. Why's my voice coming out? Because I've not got a microphone pointed at me. There we go. 500 players here at Birmingham, in the sunny Midlands of the United Kingdom. I should say the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, because that's one of the arguments I have with Spanish authorities all the time. It's not the United Kingdom. If it's what kingdom is united? It's the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. Although some people in Northern Ireland might dispute that, which they're perfectly welcome to. Let me get my chat switched on. There's my little stand. C'est parti. Get rid of that. Yep. Okay. Just got to go pick something up for my sister. It's dropping off outside, so I'll leave you with that camera for now because there's not much going on right now. What I will do is I'll set up the timer. What's going on there? Why is it? Seems like just keep deleting stuff off window. So how long's left in the game? 12. 1 hour 12.
I got both. I will give you just
So there we go. I'll be right back.
What have I got? It's such a difficult choice. We'll go for Nora Wexley.
It's in Polish, sorry. No worries. I just changed one focus to a turquoise.
Okay.
What ship of yours does that have on?
Chewbacca.
Okay, so you can't crit it.
Yeah. And I also got Draw the Fire on the Auric.
Yeah.
So in case you want to use your Scorpion Settle, I will just Draw the Fire. Okay. What was this stuff? Sorry, I wasn't playing X-Wing for about 2 weeks. Ships. There they go. You've got any questions about my list? Anything you want to know?
Oh, Stressbot Ezra, Tactician.
Yeah. Trick Shot.
Yeah. No, that seems
Harpoon Missiles. Scavenger Crane.
nothing massively out of the ordinary ridiculous. Cool.
You got so many lights on the dashboard. From the sides and from behind.
Okay, do you want me to announce that I'm using Dash's ability?
Nah,
Or are you cool with not?
in case you want to not, you choose not to use it, let me know.
Okay. Because that was the ruling, wasn't it? So you have to announce it every round.
Yeah, but it's so crappy. It's really missing. Okay, I'm ready to go. For forward. I'll just take reinforce for the front. I got 3 forward. I will take an evade. And here it's 3 forward. And a focus token, whatever, doesn't matter.
I'm just going 1 forward. And 1 forward. I'll just take focuses. And I don't think anyone's shooting from that range.
Nah, not at all. Okay. 2 forward. Evade.
Just a message.
So,
Don't worry, Kay, you only
I'm back.
the biggest X-Wing tournament.
And Arkadiusz decided to go straight down the front edge of the table. Along there, right where the microphone and camera can see him. But okay, let's get this.
Probably
sorted out.
the first and the last game there was from our play, or at least from mine, at this tournament. Okay.
My aim was to come top 500.
It's the first system of Open series?
Yeah, my first big proper tournament.
Okay.
Only really been doing.
You haven't done any nationals or regionals?
Nope. For focus. One forward and three.
Did you do that by yourself?
Yeah. I've been making a few quid lighting up ships and stuff.
Batteries inside, right? Battery is inside.
Well, Nora, the batteries in the base, but that's inside.
Some presents for you.
Thank you.
Nice dream.
Okay, no shooting.
No shooting still. Making it exciting for those folks on stream.
There we go.
I'm worried I'm gonna bump my own ships.
Well, it's about ordering. You can, it's ordering, isn't it? In any order you want, so it's how you want it to come.
Pretty powerful lights. I might have to switch off the light on the camera.
Alright. Part 2. In your direction. Is it okay there?
Yep, that's good. Yep, you're good. Yeah. Last tournament I played in was just a little quarter kit, and I managed to come dead last.
Oh, I will attempt to target not your dash. But it doesn't work, it's too far away. So I'll just go for the evade token. Hard to reinforce for the front. Bank 2. I will coordinate Chewbacca and give him a focus token. 4-3.
Still not in range for target lock, am I?
Nope.
So, we picked K so that he could show off his lit up ships on stream. You can see his dash render has a red light to starboard and a green light on the port cockpit nacelle, and behind a blue engine light.
Oh, sorry.
That's a 2 bank. And then I will push for a boost.
His Nora Wexley also has a couple of small engine lights on the rear.
All clear.
I will graciously accept.
Okay, I guess we're gonna see some action next round.
That one just gonna run away.
We have one stress on dash.
Yeah.
No rise clear from this stress.
Because I use stupid BB-8 shenanigans.
Okay. Let's see some action.
Oh, that's right. Hang on a sec. It's got. So, switch on the screen. Because there's two Ezras. Is the Ezra that's in the sheath a higher pilot skill than the one that's in the attack shuttle? And unfortunately, due to the silliness, with the way that this builders have decided to do things, I can only give one value. So now, having run outside to pick up a pair of headphones, I'm now all sweaty and I've got sweat running off me. You give me a second to catch my breath, and we'll get back to normal.
Let's see what's gonna happen. Target lock.
So Arkadiusz was one of the members of the Polish ETC team, if I remember correctly, which have won the last two ETCs. I believe Arkadiusz was in both years. If not, one of my friends will surely correct me any moment now.
One bank.
And K is very well known on the UK group now for having had these shiny lights on his ships and modding ships for everybody. So that was one of the reasons why I wanted to get him on. He has some pretty lights on the stream. How long they're going to last, I don't know. And then he went and deployed on the other side of the table, so we don't get to see those lights. But I'll have a go at him about that later. So this tournament, 500 players in the end. We have roughly maybe 80 players, maybe close to 100 players in the room where I am, which is kind of an annex, and then there's the main hall, which is the other side of the corridor, is the other 400 players. And yeah, so we've got like the swish room. It kind of looks like an old school bordello. If you go back and check the videos from previous system opens in Birmingham, you'll notice the slight difference in decor here, as you can see, just behind Arkadiusz there. Now I've got two screens here. I have a TV, which is a direct feed from the camera, and I'm watching the live stream, and on my live stream screen everything seems a bit more washed out, so I'm not sure how well you're seeing those lights on dash render. On my screen there's a lot more quality to the luminescence of the lights, but they're pretty cool to look at. So Nora pushes the limit to target lock. Chewbacca.
Too late now. Should have boosted to get you into arc. So I'll shoot with dash at Ulrich.
It's through the debris or not? I think
Closest point is in
I think we are parallel, so you can choose.
I'll choose it not to.
Yeah, but I see you, so my reinforce works.
Yeah. Yep.
And I get 1 dice only for the base because it's HLC obviously.
So yeah, so when playing in round 1 of a tournament like this, it's kind of free reign as to who appears on stream. There's no sort of established record. Sometimes I might put up a poll. One of the options I had was to get people that had previously won System Open events and put up a poll. But after seeing Kai's work on the Facebook group for a couple of weeks, taking shields off Alaric.
I will start with Ezra.
He's also lost one on dash, huh?
Probably no shot at all.
No, they're hexagonal.
Lorik.
There's one in the middle.
Lorik can only shoot dash.
And
it's too far away.
and so I wanted to see Kai's lit up ships on the stream. And it just so happened that Arkadiusz was somebody else I wanted to see, so when they got paired, we got 3 hits there. When they got paired together, kind of like made a little streamer dream come true. What? And 2 blanks and a focus result.
Very silly roll.
Dash takes 3 shields of damage.
One shot someone's quick draw the other day, so I know exactly how it feels.
And you also didn't boost. I thought you were going to boost just here to catch me in arc and get out of my arc.
Yeah.
Okay, I will go for the harpoons.
So we'll hopefully get dash turn to the 4 focus results. No.
Score to settle. So score to settle changes 1 for a crit.
Okay, so he gets a crit from a score to settle.
I will reroll the other.
Rerolls the other 3 focus results with his target lock. This is the harpoon missile, and he's got
chips,
3.
So another crit.
With another crit from the giant chips. 2 hits and 2 crits. There goes 2 shields. 2 crits are about to go on, and I'm not got my damage reference sheet out yet. That's a weapons failure.
1 fewer dice.
Only 1. Okay. And they go back to dice. And he gets harpoon, so I also have to take out harpoon missiles. So Arkadiusz gets dashed down to half points, marks 29 points on the board, making the current margin 71 to 129. Which you'll see at the bottom half of the screen, we've got that super cool new MOV bar, responsive MOV bar. Let's just see if I just suddenly put points back onto dash, you'll see it go. And of course return it back to as it was, and it'll go back down. Totally new feature developed for this event. As you all know that follow me, I'm always messing about and tinkering with things and having a whole bunch of ideas. The question is, how well do those ideas work when I put them into play? Oh, is it Nora? My bad. I'm sorry. I went completely nuts. So that's why you took 1 crit, right? Okay. That was me having a brain fart for a minute. So there we go. Score goes back to 0-0. My bad. But it did give me a chance to show off my new MOV bar, though. Yeah, you all saw that. That's wicked. great.
You get weapons failure, right? I will take a target lock on Norwexting once again. Force for the front. Forward. Focus.
Dash is doing a hard one in.
One of the good things you get when you get these international players that have a good grasp of English as well is that they're very clear in announcing everything they're doing. And when English players are playing against foreign players as well, they become very clear about announcing everything, and that works to everyone's advantage as someone explains what they're doing and is very vocal about it. So Dash coming around now, we're starting to get a better view of those lights. I say there's a starboard is left side of the ship, right? So he's got a red light on the starboard end of the YT 2400. The green light, these are running lights, aren't they? They're running lights behind the cockpit, on the port cockpit itself. And those blue engines. I have to get a closer look at that when we're done. How he's managed to do that little bubble on the back of the engine, and whether or not he's tried to make it look like it's actually like an engine wake. Or is it wash? They call it a wash, don't they? Engine wash.
Sure.
So it takes damage from the Astro. Oh no, that's his action to flip the damaged. Okay, so it's going to take me a couple of rounds to get back into the swing of things. The weapons failure, you have to flip that down.
Not quite. Least organised person in the world.
What's happening? Ah, okay.
Take a shot.
Alright. Range 1. So 3 dice.
So, Kai having some bad rolls. 2 hits, 1 blank.
To add a crit.
So 1 die for me.
2 on a crit. I'm not sure if that other one has anything to do with it. It's getting evade.
The other one, I will spend the reinforce from Lorik, and I'm thinking about the third one.
Yeah. Who's he going to draw the fire and eat it on Lorik?
I will take it.
1 shield off of Chewbacca.
I will shoot at Lorik with dash. Ban my target lock, why not? You can set it. I've got actions to spend. I'll spend my focus.
2 dice for me. Yeah. Yep. Oh, sorry. Wrong color. 3 hits.
3 hits.
2, 3. Okay, so let's see if Ezra has anything in arc.
Just trying to get that condition onto Nora.
Yeah, you're clear. So Chewbacca. Yeah, Chewbacca. Chewbacca is sitting back with the range 1 shot. Next thing. Yes, you
It's got damage cards while I was messing around with that. Okay.
This is Skull Settle.
Okay, a lot of background noise coming through there, so let's try and bring down the gain on the microphone. Hit, crit, crit. 1 evade. 2 crits onto Nora Wexley.
Harpoons.
And harpoon triggers. So she's got a stun, pilot, and what looks like a damage sensor array. Is it a console fire? It's a console fire.
Console fire and a damage sensor array.
And he takes another one for the harpoon condition. Huh?
Console fire started each combat phase 1.
And that went on to dash.
Damage
Right.
sensor arrays I can only do damage card actions.
Okay, and you've got still 3 HP. Yep. Alright, through the last 3 degrees. This goes away.
So you're not.
He's only got 3 damage cards at the moment on there. A focus and an evade. One more shield off of Chewbacca. Well, Arkadiusz looks like he's got this game pretty much under control. It's his game to lose at the moment. Although we're still looking at no score on the board. He's got pretty much dash into a situation where he's going to find himself stressed and without Nora after the next round. Oh, he's put on that damage card from Harpoon. So. What was that?
Your ships are great. Really.
I thought you were complaining of two clocks.
Especially Ark. It's really, really cool.
So discreet, but it's
Yeah, it's awesome. And
Ladies and gentlemen, don't interrupt the players.
I've got a bunch of other ones for anyone who wants to buy this.
Although, that gentleman's one of the judges.
Just what I have. Captured tie, A-wing,
So he's actually allowed to.
A-wing is excellent. The A-wing is really good. The blue one with no endurance.
How long does the battery last?
About 16 hours.
I'll start with Chewbacca. I think it doesn't fit. Is it okay? It's good. Can you hold Nora?
Whoa. So, a tight fit. Oh, it looks like he did hit.
Nice. Just in, yeah.
Whoa.
Okay. I knew there is a chance.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely perfect. You couldn't have measured that better. If you were that much to this side, the knobs would have hit.
I guess I'll have to finish off Nora Wexley. So don't get back on Nora. Alright, goes defensive. Takes reinforce at the back. And Ezra. 1, Bang.
So I'm already seeing people walking around. They finished their first game, coming around saying hi. 45 minutes to go, 40 minutes to go in the round, and they're already wrapping up.
Coordinated a focus on Chewbacca, got the definite kill. But as you can see, I'm not a brilliant player.
With score to settle, I already changed one to a crit, so the focus is not so crucial.
Right. Now, is he going to try and pursue Ezra by boosting to port side?
I also got tactician here, so if you manage to, you will get too stressed. I will take a forward boost.
Going straight with the boost.
Hopefully puts me out real hard.
Push the limit, maybe?
It's even more into range too.
So I see. No. Obviously doesn't want to get himself in a situation for the next round.
So clear the stress, but you get
He has to try and avoid.
back already.
Yep. But I also get the focus from Arkadiusz, so
Yeah. And Ghost on fire.
Tries to get rid of the console fire. So he gets to use it, is it? It's an action.
1 HP, right?
1 HP, yeah.
Where'd that come from? Or was that trying to get rid of the damage sensor?
I'm thinking, is it better to just let Shiov die by yourself?
Huh? What can't?
There's a take away 2 shot on Chewbacca with Nora.
Oh, because of the.
And that becomes a crit. Anyway.
Isn't it? Sorry. So is it because you flew over the debris token? You got a crit.
I can use the reinforce. You've got no tokens here, right?
I guess so. I got no idea. He can't do the action, so he couldn't get rid of his crits.
And I'm going to shoot my shield.
Okay. One shield less on Chewbacca. Lorik spends the reinforced token.
That's not through a rock closest point, is it? So I will take Lorik.
And Ezra just scuttlebutting around the edge, not receiving any damage so far.
Agency for you.
So Dash opens fire on Lorik. We've got 3 hits and a focus result on the evade die. So 1, 2, 3 damage cards go onto Lorik, bringing him down to 1 whole point.
The Lorik gets no shot.
You've got to focus the thing here. Let's just finish off Nora.
Oh, because of the console fire, of course. Right, I get it now. The console fire is at the start of the. You didn't have an action to flip. Okay.
Score to settle.
Understood.
And time.
I figured he was trying to spend an action to flip it down. Didn't realise that's what you're talking about. 1 hit and a crit. So 1 focus and a blank.
I will use the scavenger crate.
Bam! Scavenger crane gets popped. Recovers a harpoon missile for Chewbacca.
I was a crit, so it doesn't matter. I was a crit.
Loose stabilizer. Oh shit, was it?
Strictly speaking, once the ship is destroyed, all damage cards go face up.
And I will see if it gets broken.
Even the ones that are face down right now should be flipped face up and become open information. So it doesn't really matter. Once it's decided your ship's destroyed, all your damage cards have to go face up anyway. So turning around, wondering about whether or not which one's got a crit, stuff like that makes no difference. They're all open information once the ship's destroyed.
Range 2 shots, so 2 stress tokens for you. 1 stress token for me.
Oh yeah, tactical.
Tactician plus R3. And I get 1 hit.
Oh, for real? And go back to Dahl. So now we've got some serious points on the board. Now Nora's gone down. Lorik's in the danger zone, but at the same time, it looks like he's going to be way out of Dash's range this turn. And Dash got double stressed by Ezra.
Just so I don't forget later. No, that's perfect.
So we're just going to see Chewbacca heavily pursue Dash now, try and get Ark far off that second harpoon missile.
I played martial arts. You've seen me. I played worse games against you. I played worse games. Attack win. There's only so much talent for me to get.
I've just seen Simeon walk by and Fan Lungalan. Fan Lungalan seems to be walking fine. So obviously no permanent damage was done in Copenhagen. A little in joke there.
Target lock.
Chewbacca closes in on Dash. Target locks for that harpoon missile to come. Lorik's gaining range, making sure that he's not going to lose that last hull point. And Ezra's also saying, "I'm not going to get involved in this fight. we'll just leave him to Chewie." Dash is obviously going to boost and barrel roll here to make sure he's out, stay out of that arc, and maybe he's gonna if he can do it. Well, no, so he can barrel roll to the right, then boost and try and or not even the barrel roll. He'd be too close to Chewbacca. He'd still receive a heavy attack from Chewbacca, even without the harpoon. He wants to just get that one more shot on Lorik. He wants to try and claim some points out back in this round.
I'll just take a shot. Ezra, he's an easy kill.
Oh, yeah, cool. Are they badges? Sorry? Are they badges?
Yeah, they're badges. Participation prizes at regional.
Oh, Rufus, nice. Loose stabilizer also on
One hit once again.
on Laura. No, that was Nora. Oh, my bad.
Chewbacca. Then still out of arc.
So he didn't get arc, so he's not firing the harpoon missile. He has. It looks like the attack from Dash was completely ineffectual against Lorik. Dash is super stressed, of course, that's why he's not barrel rolling. And he's got a hit. 2 hits. 1 blank, 1 focus. Loses his shield. Half points go on for Dash, and it takes a damage card as well. So Arkadiusz starts to close in on the final phases of this game. There's only 30 points left on the board to K's favour. K, I'm not sure if it's K or Kai or... What did you say his name was? How'd you say it? K. Just in case. Just in case. I was getting confused about it the whole time.
I had that, and then my son got into it. That's where he's 3, and that's where he was doing tokens. It's like confetti. Shield's confetti. They're not delicious. What are you doing?
Okay. Oh, let's go. So obviously, guys, bear in mind, it's when I'm doing this, I'm doing like 20 things at a time. I do apologise for my errors and when I get distracted.
Playing Imperial Boba is some serious pain.
Yeah. It comes to the conclusion that I'm reluctantly collecting the Star just because of the ships that bought them. I wanted to stick points in and have it solved.
Running the fuck away.
So once again, Chewbacca closing range. The
Bound to happen sooner or later.
ends up on the asteroid this time. His engines have gone off. He's lost his engine upgrader. He's on the debris token this time. So he's not going to be able to ignore it. Of course he's going to ignore it. He's only doing the activation phase. It makes no difference to firing. But yeah, so he managed to shake off one stress token.
Kill him. Yeah, I'm totally going to do that.
What am I looking at this
You're not
one?
meant to encourage it. You missed the cut because of that much ammo.
Okay.
It doesn't matter at this time.
Get rid of this. Go here. So the harpoon gets off. No. Finally, it managed to sink damage onto Lorik. People got it. The worst thing is round one when everyone's just walking past and saying hi. Hi. So K manages to pull back a little bit of MOV for his ranking later on. And Giant Ships gives him 3 crits and a hit, I believe, to followed by 1 evade. So he's going to take 3 crits, and we've got console fire again. We've got shaken pilot
And a stunned
pilot, but no direct hit there. So Dash lives. Dash lives. Or as Brian Blessed would say, Dash is alive. And there could have been a major explosion. Anything could have happened to take Dash off the board there, but he stays on. Okay.
And I saved the target though because I got 4 hits. 1 hit.
And he gets a hit from Ezra. 1 evade. Stays on for 1 more game. Not much is gonna happen though. This game is over. I think this game is over. But we'll wait. We'll give it a minute. We'll give him 1 more round. And obviously, pursuing Ezra has been the major folly as far as K is concerned. Just with receiving multiple stress so many times each round with each round. Blah.
less than 50% comes up 80% of the time.
With the tactician R3A2, it's just, I mean, he's been completely paralysed.
You ready? Yeah.
Not gonna kill off Ezra with 1 shot, do you?
Not the target lock. Most I can do with HMC is 4.
So Ezra edges up. He knows he's got a Dash in a pretty good position. Chewbacca
I will take the focus.
closes range, focuses up, keeps his target up. So we're looking at what are you gonna do, Kay? It's got to be a long maneuver to get out of that. So range 1, Chewbacca range 1, target lock, focus on Dash in Dash's bubble. Dash, I don't even think Dash can shoot this round, can he? Doesn't take damage from the asteroid. Why? that's him trying to get rid of focus, the crits he's got. So the console fire is going to go off. That was the console fire.
Right. I'm in range 1.
So we're in range 1 of everyone, so he can't.
Chewbacca, so I'll take that shot.
Oh no, he's going to shoot on. He's not in range 1 on Chewbacca. He's got a shot on Chewbacca. He's got a focus, a crit, and a hit, and rolls a blank. Chewbacca loses 2 shields. Not enough to get half points, which might have been the only thing left that Kay could have pulled out of this game. And I switched over to this camera because basically it's all over. Let's just see how they go for the last throes of death. He's got he's getting a really bad roll. Hey dude, how you doing? Wicked. I'll talk to you later, man. And that's it. It's all over. And Dash goes down in a blaze of glory. Well done, Dash. and I'll go get an interview with those two. You're not on the camera there. Come a bit closer. Bit more. So otherwise it looks weird. Okay. All right, there you go.
Put my arm around you.
Yeah, no, that's happened before. In the Nationals last year, me and Jack were on a first date the whole time because we had to sit so close together. So Kay, well done. You managed to claw back some MOV at the end there. Right? You didn't let him steamroll over you. So that's something.
That's home. My entire aim for the weekend achieved. I've not been tabled every single game.
Not every single game. So how long have you been playing X-Wing?
A couple of years now, off and on.
Yeah.
I just don't get as much practice as I'd like.
Right, but I never really noticed you up until recently when you started doing all this stuff, huh?
Yeah. I mean, it's because, like I say, I'm a stay-at-home dad, so I don't get any time to myself.
Oh yeah.
So in the evenings I can do that, but I don't really get to go out. And
Are you like me, where you end up staying up till 2 o'clock in the morning just to have your you time?
Yep.
And then you end up waking up the next day and you're like,
and then get woken up at 20 to 6 and I just feel like death.
So this is really cool. Do you want to give us a quick talk for about how much effort you put into this? Because obviously you said to me when I asked you to go on because of your lights, because you've done a lot of lighting work on the Facebook group. You said to me, but my ships are like really bad. But you've got like much better examples, yeah?
Yeah.
Talk us through about like what sort of effort goes into this sort of stuff.
Well, I mean, the big ships. This is actually the first ship I ever stuck lights in. And it was a case of I happened to have some LEDs and small batteries kicking about in the house.
Yeah.
So I decided to give it a shot. The big ships are relatively easy. The hardest part is the mental block of taking a scalpel and a drill to a perfectly good spaceship that you just shelled out 30 quid for.
I'm just trying to show how much the lights actually shine. It's like it's really bright.
Oh, it's a nightmare to get pictures of them.
Yeah, hold still. It's like, and also you got to do this camera back. It's like mirrored, and so it's sort of like, oh, which way's left? You spent a lot of time like hollowing them out and stuff like that.
Inside, especially the big ships, you just crack them open. There's a couple of pegs holding them still, so it's
of course.
Just carving those apart and then trying to work out all your wire runs and everything.
Wicked. And how many does this sort of stuff get?
Well, I mean, on the Ark, as you can see, it's got the engine lights there, and those are 0402 LEDs, which are, I think it's 0.4 of a millimetre by 0.8 of a millimetre.
And what sort of like, can you put like resistors in? I mean, like, here you can see it's kind of fading because the connection's a bit dodgy. You can put in resistors and give them like this sort of a fade, like a vibrating effect.
Technically, they should all have resistors in.
Yeah.
But you can cheat a little bit because the voltage, they're all running off 3-volt cells.
Yeah.
And so the bottom end, think of it like, it is the spectrum of light. So the red ones pull least voltage, and your blues, whites pull the most voltage. The blues will pull 3 to 3.2 volts. They just run off a cell. The reds are at 2.2. So you can run them similar colours off a single battery without resistors. But if you want to run multiple colours, you need to work out your resistance values and all the rest of it.
Wow.
It becomes
and what's the most complicated one you've ever done?
It's up in my room actually. I didn't bring it with me, but I've got a Shadowcaster where I hollowed it out, took the top turret off, replaced that with a massive, great 40k gun, and then put lights in the four edges of the ship. So you turn the turret, and it lights up that quarter to indicate where your mobile arc is.
For real? Wow.
For real?
Wow. Okay, that's cool.
I'll get it in a second if you want, mate.
All right, well maybe come by later or tomorrow. No, you go up and get it right now. Maybe tomorrow bring it in and we have a look at it.
Yeah, I'll be running that.
So
in
it's got it picks up where the magnet is in the turret.
It's a rotational switch.
Oh right,
top,
okay.
so.
Oh wow, wicked. Oh, that must be awesome.
It would be if I hadn't done a half-hearted paint job and then accidentally rested my soldering iron on it.
So anybody who's good at painting that wants to give him a hand and give him a little bit.
I mean, Rasta's got a couple of ships that I did for Phil.
Yeah, they're not ready.
And he's also got
the thing with Rasta is that Rasta is really overworked. Because obviously he's one of the best, and so everybody wants it. And you know, there's let's be honest, right? There's people in the X-Wing community. There's some of them have got a lot of money, and they're perfectly happy to spend to have these nice toys.
I know.
And so obviously, and I'm assuming you must do some custom work as well.
I've been opening up to commission work, and I've got a couple of ships in my case that I just happen to have kicking about that I'm willing to part ways with this weekend. For beer money.
Wicked.
But I've also done a fire spray that I'm giving to Rasta.
Did you? Yeah.
That he's going to paint up. That's going into the Nerf Herder charity auction.
That's it. You did something for
charity. So that's got a magnet in the back so that it can fly on its back. So engines under the chin. So
wicked.
And flashy colour-changing lights inside the cockpit.
Nice. Well, anybody that wants to get in touch with that sort of stuff can find you on the Facebook group. Kai Taniguchi. Is that how you say it?
K
Taniguchi. My bad. Yeah. But I asked the other guy as well. Sorry. My bad. Pero Taniguchi. I said that right?
Yeah.
Okay,
oh yeah.
Wicked. And I see there's a magnet on here. What's that about?
It's holding the top on.
Oh, what? Oh, that bit there.
Yeah. Basically, this whole top lifts off, so you can.
So you can modify. So right. Okay. So you can
actually change the batteries.
And is there like a little switch as well? Does it
switch on the side there?
Oh wow, okay, mini. Oh right, okay, wicked. Well, thank you very much, Kate.
No worries.
Right, hope you have a good rest of the weekend. I'll look forward to seeing that showcast tomorrow or something.
Yeah.
Right, maybe after lunch, however you want to do it.
I'll bring it by.
Okay, see you later.
No worries. Cheers.
Arkadiusz. Hello. Well done, man. Move a little bit closer so you're not so far off the edges. No, this way a little bit. This way. That's it. There we go. Okay, so well done. That ended up being really good for me. I'd been speaking to Lucas last couple of weeks.
I know, he told me.
And he said like I should try and get you. And obviously you've been in the ETC team as well for Poland. Did you do it both years? Were you in the ETC team for both years or just this year?
I kind of ignore the ETC thing.
But
it always collides with my calendar for the other things I do. Because I'm a mountain biker as well, and in the summer I'm just going away in the mountains.
So you weren't in the ETC team?
Nah.
I thought you were. I know there was like this sixth guy that I've not met.
Nah, but we have a deal with Golonka because he won the Polish Open Series. So now Agata or me has to win.
Of course.
Here in Birmingham.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I mean, it's going to be hard, huh? 500 people. It's going to be an uphill struggle, but obviously the Poles are famous for being what's the word? For their intense competitive nature in X-Wing, huh?
Yeah.
You guys take it seriously. You're out there for prizes.
Some people got pressure for winning.
Yeah, of course.
Really big pressure for winning.
And Lucas, it was really good to see him finally win one.
Yeah. We live in the same city with Lukasz and Agata, and also Andrzej Rodziewicz, who is also very good established Polish X-Wing player. So
hello to Lukasz and everybody else back home in Warsaw.
They are playing at Polish regionals.
Of course, they're playing in Warsaw.
In Warsaw.
Yeah. Okay.
Almost 100 players, so also quite a big tournament.
Wicked. Did the other thing was, of course, I like to take a lot of credit for Lucas's success because he came over to Spain for the Tatooine Open and made it to the final. He didn't win that one, but I gave him a bitch slap round the face, and since then he's got the competitive drive to win. And that's what he
always had it. I think he always had it.
He's always been very competitive.
Yeah.
So, like I say, it was nice to see him finally win one, and also to give him that kind of validation.
And that's also where my X-Wing skills come from.
Yeah, of course.
We meet every week with Golonka, and we just played 3 games in 30 minutes, and
of course,
super fast.
So when you play the games like the quick games, do you sit there and do you go through the first like 20 minutes and sit there and go, right, I can see where this is going to go. Let's just start another one. Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
that's
if
the
we
best
see
way.
the game is done.
Yeah, that's
then
the best way. I mean,
against
there's situations where a full-length game, somebody might be able to claw it back, but you can't train under those circumstances. You can't train for those Hail Marys, as they were. You know? So once you can see something's not working, scrap it, try again, do something else.
Yeah.
Wicked. So there you go, some Polish pearls of wisdom for you all. So thank you very much, Arkadiusz. It's a pleasure to have met you. Right, I think I'm ticking off all of Poland on my list.
We don't have too many Polish players today, so it's going to be easy.
Just a couple of you. There's more judges than there are players.
Yeah.
Wicked. So good luck with the rest of the tournament, mate.
Thank you.
Okay, see you later.
See you.
Bye. Bye. How come you both got the same T-shirt? Oh, Space Cake Crew. Okay, right. Okay.